Let's raise the big questions. Can Rahul Gandhi's Yatra take on the BJP's juggernaut in 2024? Is the BJP targeting Rahul's Nyay Yatra? With the focus on the Yatra, are the Congress's poll preparations going to falter? Joining me now is Supriya Srinath, the Congress's national spokesperson, Sanju Verma, national spokesperson BJP, and Kaushik Dekha, executive editor at India Today and editor of India Today Northeast Digital. Appreciate all of you joining us. I want to come to you, Supriya Srinath, first. You are on the Yatra, and I want to understand from you, we've just got the big breaking news. Karpuri Thakur, the legendary OBC leader, to get the Bharat Ratna. Now, Rahul Gandhi has been going around saying that the Prime Minister has not been fulfilling the demands and aspirations of OBCs. Guess what? The Modi government decides to give an iconic OBC figure the Bharat Ratna. Is this again the Prime Minister in some way countering Rahul Gandhi's message and sending out the message that he really is the one benefiting OBCs?
Actually, quite the contrary. And yes, I'm on the Yatra and speaking from my country now. Quite the contrary, actually. The Prime Minister is proving Mr. Gandhi and everybody else in the India bloc who's been talking about OBCs and talking about a caste census absolutely right. The Prime Minister has been Prime Minister for 10 long years. The reality is that whether it's Mr. Gandhi or whether it's Mr. Nitish Kumar or Lalu Prasad Yadav ji or several other people in the India bloc, we have been talking about the caste census and we have been consistently demanding one. We have even been talking about expansion of reservations. The demand for Mr. Thakur, and I'm very glad this is happening, has been made from time immemorial. 2017, Lalu ji made it. 2022, Tejasvi ji made it. 2023, Nitish ji made it, and has been very consistent with it. So if anything, I think the BJP is rattled. The BJP realizes that there is a lot of cementing of forces that's happening. The BJP also realizes that the OBCs that they have taken for a ride are not with them. This is a political gimmick. I am very glad that the Bharat Ratna is given. He definitely deserves it. But this is a political gimmick and people will see
You're
through
calling
it.
it a political... No, 1 minute, ma'am. You're calling... just a minute. You're calling it a political gimmick, but the Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar has welcomed it. Does this mean, in a way, that this could deepen the fissures within the India alliance?
I'm also welcoming it. No. Rajdeep, you and your ilk is very trigger-happy to somehow keep talking about some fictitious deepening fissures in the India bloc. The reality is that the India bloc stands together. We are united in our demand as far as the caste census is concerned. We are united in our demand as far as Nyaya, justice for people in this country is concerned. And even today, when Rahul Gandhi ji spoke about the 5 Nyayas, the 5 justices, he speaks about Bhagidari, which is exactly for the people that Karpuri Thakur represented. He speaks about Yuva, he speaks about Nari, about Kisan, and about Shamik. I just want to take a very brief point and then, of course, you can go forward. The reality is, in 2024, when Shri Thakur is being awarded with the Bharat Ratna, 2 months, barely 2 months ahead of general elections, the Modi government is not just rattled because the OBC is turning against them, they are rattled with the fact, and this is the reality, that we are exposing what they are doing on the ground. 90 secretaries in the government of India, and why are only 3 from the OBC community? First, get more people to represent the OBCs in positions of authority and power, and then try and be their messiah. You cannot, because you did zilch for that community in the last 10 odd years that you've been Prime Minister. I am very glad that our pressure has worked and the Prime Minister is cracking under it.
It's interesting. You're saying that therefore the government is responding to an agenda set by the Congress and Rahul Gandhi demanding greater empowerment and for the OBCs. That's why Karpuri Thakur, just before the elections, is being given the Bharat Ratna. Sanju Verma, your first response. Rahul Gandhi has been calling for greater OBC representation, political representation at all levels, including in the bureaucracy. Lo and behold, what does the Modi government do? Give a diehard socialist like Karpuri Thakur the Bharat Ratna. Is this a move in a way to counter Rahul Gandhi's OBC messaging?
You know, Rajdeep, I absolutely endorse what the Modi government has done by way of giving Bharat Ratna to Karpuri Thakur. And for those who keep saying BJP is rattled, BJP is rattled, BJP dar gayi, you know, let me just give them a reality check, especially the Congress panelists. The Modi government bestowed on Mulayam Singh Yadav the Padma Vibhushan. It is the same Modi government who gave the Bharat Ratna to Bhupen Hazarika. It is the same Modi government which gave the Bharat Ratna to Pranab Mukherjee. It is the same Modi government which in 2017 bestowed the Padma Vibhushan to Sharad Pawar despite ideological differences. So my limited point is this. When an award is given, the Modi government looks at the larger picture. It does not miss the woods for the trees. It does not spite the face to simply hit back at the nose, which is what the Congress's failed strategy has been all about. And I want to also mention on a not so lighter note, you know, वो कहते हैं बाबा साहेब अम्बेडकर, श्यामा प्रसाद मुखर्जी, जयप्रकाश नारायण, कर्पूरी ठाकुर, बीपी मंडल, के कामराज, देवराज उर्स, अर्जुन सिंह, राजेश पायलट, ऐसा कोई है नहीं जिसे कांग्रेस ने ठगा नहीं. We are all aware, Rajdeep, that be it the Chandrasekhar government, be it the I.K. Gujral government, be it the Devegowda government, these all governments came crashing down because Congress was always the Achilles heel in any alliance. Now the limited point about what has the Congress done for OBCs and what has the BJP done for OBCs. I will just take 30 seconds and tell you this. Because I always believe that hard numbers don't lie. I don't come here on your debate.
30 seconds, 30 seconds. Please restrict yourself to 30 seconds, ma'am.
I waited for 3 minutes. The Congress spokesperson spoke for 3 minutes. Please don't lecture me. I know what to speak and how much to speak. Thank you, Rajdeep Sardesai. Now let me tell you this. 36% of the Modi government cabinet comes from the OBC community. 37% of all BJP MLAs are OBCs. 40% of all our MLCs are OBCs. Who gave constitutional status to the National Commission for Backward Classes? It is the Modi government. Who decided that 27% reservation to OBCs and 10% to EWS class will be given in the MBBS and PG seats? It is the Modi government. Who raised the number of MBBS seats by 54% to 86,000 plus? The Modi government. And who undertook a caste census in 2011? It was the Congress party. I want to ask the Congress party, you spent 4,978 crores to undertake a caste census in 2010-11. You were in power till 2014 May. आपके पास 3.5 साल थे. Why did you not make the findings of the caste census public? And not only that, 10 seconds more. The Congress was in power in Karnataka from 2013 to 2018. They undertook a caste census at a cost of 556 crores in Karnataka. Why did you not make public the findings of the caste census in Karnataka?
Okay, you made your point, producer. Your time is up. Your time is up. I gave you time. Equal time. Please, producer, now Supriya Srinath respond. There are hard facts which Sanju Verma has given. And many of them are uncontrovertible. The fact that the BJP has a substantial proportion of its MPs who are OBCs, the Prime Minister is an OBC. All of this gives the BJP, in a way, the high moral ground when it comes to OBC politics. Is this the wrong tack that Rahul Gandhi is taking as part of his Nyay Yatra or part of his politics when he says BJP has done nothing for OBCs? The Congress has discovered the OBCs only now.
No, let me just go back in time. You never rake up history when you're on a weak wicket. And that's what the BJP just did. In 1990, when the BJP withdrew support from the VP Singh government, it was done because he adopted the Mandal Commission report. So let there be nobody who can mislead you this evening. The BJP withdrew support in 1990 because the Mandal Commission report for reservations was adopted by the Vishwanath Pratap Singh government. Let the BJP first explain that. And as far as our census report of 2011 is concerned, we went soon out of power in 2014. 2011 से 2024 तक 13 साल हो गए. Almost 13 years, of which 10 you have been in power. Why have you not made that report public? What is stopping?
No, but that question can be asked to Supriya Srinath. That question can, 1 minute. That question can be asked to you. Ma'am, the fact is you were in power. The Virappa Moily, when he was minister, had pushed for that caste census to be made public. The government did not. Your government in Karnataka seems reluctant to bring out a caste census. In fact, except for Nitish Kumar, no one else seems willing to bring out that caste census, whether it's the Modi government at the center or indeed when the Congress was in power. What is the reluctance?
No, Rajdeep. No, Rajdeep. There is no reluctance. The caste census happened, and I agree it was our fault. We should have made it public. I do not know the reasons why we did not, but it should have been made public in the last 10 years of the Modi government. How can they shy away from the fact that you were sitting on a report for the last 10 years, which has been produced by a preceding government? Why have you not made it public? The reality is that even in the women's reservation bill, you do not give OBC women a chance. The reality is that the entire opposition and large sections of the populace are asking for OBC caste census or for caste census in general. The socio-economic caste census that should happen. Why is that not happening?
Okay.
I mean,
I will stop you.
Have to be asked of an incumbent government and not me. I'm the
No, you have an
here.
incumbent government in Karnataka which could also bring out the caste census. But I want to turn to you, Kaushik Dekha, because the images and the top band that we are running is more about what's happened. Just a minute. What's happened in Assam? Kaushik, just a minute. Kaushik, you're seeing what's happening there. Rahul Gandhi in Assam has taken the battle in a way to Himanta Biswa Sarma, former congressman, called him the most corrupt chief minister, saying there is a lack of jobs in Assam, that that the youth are angry, farmers are angry. Now, all of this is coming a day after Prime Minister Modi was in Ayodhya at the consecration ceremony of Ram Lalla. How do you see what's playing out in Assam? Is Rahul Gandhi actually being able to make any kind of impact, you believe, with the scenes that we are seeing?
Yes, he has been able to make impact with great help from Assam CM Himanta Biswa Sarma. Today, Rahul Gandhi very rightly said probably he would not have got that much attention within Assam. But the day he entered Assam on January 18th, since that very day, there have been conflicts between the Congress workers, Congress Bharat Joro Nyay Yatra volunteers and BJP workers. And of course, this conflict is political. If you watch the language, if you hear what Dr. Sarma, the CM, is saying and what Rahul Gandhi has been saying, it's a competition to label each other as the most corrupt. If Rahul Gandhi is saying Himanta Biswa Sarma is the most corrupt CM in the country, Himanta Biswa Sarma is saying that Rahul Gandhi, or the Gandhi family, is the most corrupt family in the country.
Is it very personal, Kaushik? You know, is it very personal because of the manner in which Hemanta left the Congress? Has this become a very personal battle there?
No, yes, you know the history between Rahul Gandhi and Himanta Biswa Sarma, and ever since he left the Congress, Himanta Biswa Sarma has been targeting Rahul Gandhi. If you look at in the past, people, generally politicians, didn't say such nasty thing about Rahul Gandhi or Gandhi family. You can say that in a way Himanta Biswa Sarma started that trend, starting from that Piddi story. But here, what became even more personal is that in a meeting in Majuli, Rahul Gandhi said that Himanta Biswa Sarma's family is involved in corruption. And then he said even the children are involved in corruption. And that triggered this next round of what we are seeing just now. So it's continuing. It's definitely an ideological battle. Of course, it's also to showcase that Rahul Gandhi's Yatra doesn't have much impact in Assam. The Himanta Biswa and BJP, they have to show that. But at the same time, it's getting personal also. So
can I just stop you for a moment, Kaushik, when you say it's personal and you're saying because of what Himanta Biswa Sarma has done, it's actually getting more traction. Sanju Verma, you heard what Kaushik Dekha said. Somewhere is the BJP giving Rahul Gandhi perhaps more attention by the manner in which your supporters on the ground or here the Chief Minister are responding to him. If Rahul Gandhi is so insignificant, why not ignore him? Why not just ignore him? Why this attempt constantly to pitch yourself and sort of target Rahul Gandhi almost on a daily basis?
You know, Rajdeep, you gave two lengthy interjections to the Congress. Now, I have a couple of points to make. I will answer your question, which is a very valid one. First and foremost, you know, why give relevance to Rahul Gandhi? Are you telling me that Rahul Gandhi can make an incendiary invocation, make incendiary speeches, but the Chief Minister, who's also the de facto Home Minister of Assam, Himanta Biswa Sarma in this case, he has no authority to contain Rahul Gandhi under the 7th schedule of the Constitution? Last I heard, and I'm not wrong if my memory serves me right, Law and order is a state subject. Himanta Biswa Sarma is absolutely well within his rights to ensure that law and order prevails. And if that means that Rahul Gandhi is not given permission to visit a certain temple, so be it. Point number one. Point number two, this entire narrative, अरे बीजेपी तो इस बार नॉर्थ ईस्ट से पूरी तरह वाइप आउट हो जाएगी. Do you know, last time the Bharat Jodo Yatra that Rahul Gandhi had, immediately after that, you had elections in 3 northeastern states. You had elections in Tripura, in Nagaland, and in Meghalaya. And what happened? The Congress was chest thumping. Is baar dekhna, Tripura mein to Congress jeetegi. Congress was reduced to a measly 3 seats. The BJP won a thumping 32 seats. Again in Meghalaya, the Congress's tally fell from 21 to just 5 seats. And the BJP's alliance partner, NPP, is in power there. In Nagaland, the Congress said, with a 93% Christian tribal population in Nagaland, the Congress is really going to have a great victory in Nagaland. The Congress was reduced to what? Its tally is 0 seats in Nagaland. Again, there the NDPP, the BJP's alliance partner, is in power. I want to say one thing to you, Rajdeep. Now, please listen to me very carefully.
No, don't. 30 seconds.
Please listen to me. Please listen to me. Himanta Biswa Sarma is very corrupt. Go and file a habeas corpus petition in the Supreme Court, Rahul Gandhi. I challenge you, stop peddling victimhood, because victimhood is not going to buy you votes. Point number one. Point number two, Himanta Biswa Sarma, you say, is corrupt. After Rahul Gandhi, you are out on bail in the National Herald scam. I did not interrupt this Battamiz lady.
No, ma'am, that's it. No personal. I am now determined not to allow personal attack. I am giving equal time. I gave you 30 seconds, you made your point.
Ma'am, heckle me.
Nobody's heckling you and you have no, ma'am.
So can I finish? Can you please?
I will give you 15 seconds. You cannot say 30 seconds and take 3 minutes. I'll give you 30 seconds exactly by the clock. Tell me your last point.
My last point is this. Who's accusing Himanta Biswa Sarma of corruption? Rahul Gandhi out on bail in the National Herald scam. Sonia Gandhi out on bail in the National Herald scam. Dheeraj Sahu, 3-time Rajya Sabha MP from the Congress, accused of amassing 353 crores. And Jairam Ramesh says, अरे हम तो जानते ही नहीं धीरज साहू कौन है, सब चंगा सी. P. Chidambaram out on bail in the INX media scam. अपने गिरेबान में झांकिए. बदतमीज औरत.
Okay, no. The Battamiz Aurat and all is unacceptable. That word, these kind of words is what has brought television debates, unfortunately, to a lowest common denominator.
That is who she is.
No, please bring the voice down.
That is who this woman is.
Okay, no, sorry. She has every right to speak as much as you have. I'm very clear. No one will call anyone anymore Battamiz on my program. Everyone is listening to each other. But Supriya, Srinath, I want to play a bite today of Rahul Gandhi. He was asked in a press conference a question, and I want a final response from you. Listening to what Rahul Gandhi was asked, whether the Ram wave will dilute, or the so-called Ram wave will dilute the Nyay Yatra. This is what Rahul Gandhi had to respond and say.
ऐसी कोई बात नहीं है कि लहर है, ऐसी कोई बात नहीं है. मैंने आपको उस दिन भी बताया, ये बीजेपी का एक पॉलिटिकल प्रोग्राम है. इसमें उन्होंने नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने वहाँ पे मतलब पूरा फंक्शन किया, शो किया, वो सब ठीक है, अच्छी बात है. मगर हमारी क्लैरिटी है, हमारा क्या प्रोग्राम है. हमने आपसे बोला पांच न्याय देश को मजबूत बनाने के लिए, ये हमारा प्लान है और ये हम आपके सामने रखेंगे.
I want you to respond, Supriya, Srinath, because you heard Sanju Verma also earlier saying that when Rahul Gandhi's Bharat Jodo Yatra, immediately after that, elections happened in the northeast, the BJP wins. Now, in the middle of the Yatra, you have the Ram temple consecration ceremony, and there's a sense that the BJP will carry this momentum into 2024. Where does this leave the Nyay Yatra, which in a way may be distracting the Congress and the India Alliance from poll preparations? This is a time to focus on actually seat sharing, the nitty-gritty of campaign, but instead, Rahul Gandhi is still giving us what many believe is an abstract concept of Nyay. How will Nyay counter Ram?
3 minutes, 45 seconds is how much the BJP blabbered. It's my turn to speak. Thank you very much, Rajdeep. I will answer each question that you raised. Let's talk about the Northeast elections. Let's talk about Meghalaya for once. Mr. JP Nadda, Mr. Amit Shah on record said, we will order a Supreme Court judge-monitored inquiry against Conrad Sangma for the corruption that he has indulged in. The election was over and in no time they were back in bed together. That's the reality of the BJP. The BJP wants to talk about the Northeast. Let's talk about the Northeast. Manipur has been in the throes of violence. People have been reported dead 48 hours back. It's been 8 months. 8,000 के 2 हवाई जहाज है Prime Minister के पास. He has not had 8 minutes in his diary to come and visit Manipur. But where is the anger palpitating? It's palpitating all across Northeast.
How will you combat
Mizoram,
Ram with
the
Nyay?
election that
How
just
will you
ended.
combat Ram with
That
Nyay?
election
That
just
was my
ended.
question.
I am talking, don't interfere, please.
No, no, ma'am. Let's
I will
not be
come back
rude.
to you.
You're
I
also.
will first finish talking what I'm saying.
I don't appreciate
Megha-
rudeness to anyone, ma'am. Why are you saying that?
Mizoram,
I'm
the
asking you a
election-
question.
I am not, I will answer your question once I've said my statement. 3 minutes, 45 seconds is what you gave the BJP. Give me half of that time. I just need half. I don't need to blabber too much. Mizoram elections just got over. BJP's vote share has halved. The Prime Minister of this country doesn't have the moral or the mental courage to enter Manipur. The reality is that Hemanta Biswa Sarma is the most corrupt Chief Minister of this country. He's a loudmouth who believes that Shudras should only serve the upper caste. He has said this in his own tweet, in his own statement, something that he later had to apologize for. The reality also is on a day when the Ram Temple inauguration was happening, Shri Shri Shankar Dev is a great saint of this region. Rahul Gandhi wanted to go to the Burdava Shankar Dev Khan just to pay his homage. The BJP did not allow him to go. The BJP instead let Gaurav Gogoi and a local MLA go. There was no crowd there. He could have well have gone. Why was he denied entry? Why was he denied the permission to do a program at the USTM University? Guess what? They did not allow Rahul Gandhi to go there while we were crossing. The entire university came on the roads. Bajrang Dal and JP Nadda's programs could go on. Their rallies could happen on the road that was barred for us. And I'm very glad we broke those barricades. But then we chose to follow law and order. Listen, the police had went to the assigned road, but we wanted to prove to the Chief Minister of Assam.
How will you counter Ram with Nyay? 30 seconds. 30 seconds. How will you counter Ram with Nyay?
Very simply, we don't have to counter Ram. We have to endorse Ram. We have to endorse Ram Raj, and which is why the 5 pillars of Nyay, Yuva Nyay, Bhagidari Nyay, Nari Nyay, Kisan Nyay, and Shramik Nyay. That's the Nyay this country needs. For the last 10 years, all of these 5 categories, whether it's the deprived, whether it's women, the youth, have all been deprived of their rights, and which is why we stand for them. We will give them the rights. We will ensure justice is done. And that's Ram Rajya. That's endorsing Ram.
Let me leave it there. I've heard from Supriya, Srinath, Sanju, Verma. I'm sorry, Kaushik, we couldn't get you back again to give us how this will actually play out on Assam, but we will keep coming back and discussing these various issues. But I appreciate my guests joining us on the show tonight.